What's up, plant mamas and papas out there? My name is Janessa, and today what is today? Who knows? This coronavirus quarantine situation has got me all crazy and messed up, but thank God for plants. So I think I wanted to give you guys some tips on how to naturally fertilize your babies. Today, April, whatever, I think is a great time to start fertilizing. So yeah, let's get to it. One of the ways I think is super helpful for our plants, they love it, is worm poop. That's right, I said it. Worm poop. The worms live in the ground, in the dirt, and because of the way nature does its thing, the worms poop and the plants love it. We don't call it worm poop at the garden store. They call it worm castings. So this is one of the things that I like to naturally fertilize our plants with. It's dusty, so I'm not trying to inhale no worm poop. So this is worm castings. I don't know if you can see. It's organic. I got little cowboy worms right here. It's 100% natural organic fertilizer. Contains live beneficial microbes for healthy soil. It's odor-free and non-toxic. I still wouldn't want to inhale no worm poop though. It's good for indoor and outdoor use. Great for vegetables, especially our lovely houseplants. Topsoil or containers, creating your own potting mix, making compost tea, and more. So much goodness in this. I ordered this off of Amazon. Trusty Amazon during these crazy times. They got hella people working right now. God bless y'all. I thank you so much for all your work that you do. You are on the front line. You know, you are helping and saving us because we are afraid of leaving our homes. So yeah.
In the beginning of spring, our plants are thriving. They want to push out new growth, but they will also tell us when they are struggling by showing us these yellow leaves and these brown edges. So they definitely need some extra love, which means we need to give them some fertilizer. So I turned to my trusty worm castings. They absolutely love this stuff. So I give them a good dose of a scoop of this dusty worm poop. And I basically sprinkle it all on the top of the soil and make sure to get all the way around because I want to get it evenly spread out throughout the plant and make sure that it's evenly distributed by mixing in the worm castings with the top of the soil. And when we're done with doing this, I give it a nice drink of water so that all that goodness can get down to the roots.
Second way that I'd like to fertilize my plants organically and naturally is coffee. I love coffee. My plants love coffee. If you are not going to finish your pot of coffee, what you can do is you can add more water and dilute it and then water your plants, and it's a natural fertilizer. Just like any fertilizers though, guys, you do not want to do this every day. So I drink coffee every day, but my plants don't need to. So I would do it at least, especially during this time, early spring to late summer. I would go monthly, do it once. So your plants can drink coffee once a month. What I would also do is use the coffee grounds inside after you've already drank the coffee. All the used coffee grounds you can also treat with your soil. So you could put that on top of your soil, work it in there, just like the worm castings. Just let it kind of combine and do its magic. And then you give it a good water and just let it soak in. The cool thing about coffee is that it gives it natural nitrogen. It gives it, yes, nitrogen.
Correction, What I meant to say is coffee grounds add nitrogen to your compost for your outdoor garden. But when you add used coffee grounds as a fertilizer for your houseplants, it adds organic material which improves drainage, water retention, and aeration within the soil.
All the good stuff, antioxidants. There's a lot of good stuff that comes in coffee that the plants love. So take note of that for you coffee lovers. You don't have to throw it away. You could actually put it in your lovely plant babies. You could actually put non-used coffee grounds in some of your gardening, but only for plants that love high acidity. So, for example, if you're growing berries, berries love it. Hydrangeas, one of my favorite flowers. They look like a bouquet, but off of just one stem. Loves coffee, loves acidity. So, but for the most part, I would recommend using the used coffee grounds. And you could actually throw all your used coffee grounds in your compost, mix that baby up, and it's going to be amazing for your outdoor garden, which I aspire to have one day. And for my future compost, I will definitely be putting all my coffee grounds up in that mix every single day because I need coffee every day. And just like coffee every day, here's another organic fertilizer that our plants love, and so do I. Eggs. I am Filipino. I love eggs on everything. I love it for breakfast. I love it for a snack, for lunch, for dinner, whenever. I will put an egg on a pizza. Egg on, again, on everything. But the plants love the shells. Thank goodness. Because now you don't have to waste these guys. You could actually do a few different ways to fertilize your plants with this. So one of the ways is you could actually boil all your eggshells in water and just let it boil up, probably for like maybe 10 minutes or so. And then once it's done, drain out the water, and that is a tea. It's like an egg tea. There's a lot of nutrients actually in these shells.
Eggshells are high in calcium, which is essential for plants to develop a strong cellular structure.
So all that nutrients goes directly to the water that you just boiled it in, and you can use that and water your plants with it. Loves it, especially during the season. Springtime, gotta do it. Now, second way to do organic fertilizing with eggs is you take these babies up and you crush it. You pulverize it. I don't know if you have one of those pounders with the seasoning things, but do it to this. Or throw it in like a food processor, blend this baby up, pulverize it to the max until each little particle is kind of like sand, pretty much. So once you get it into that perfect sandy consistency, you put it on top of your soil, you mix it all up and let it do its thing. And then what do you do next? You got it. You got to water it all up until it drains from the bottom. Let all the nutrients from the eggs absorb in the soil into the roots. Let the roots love it, love you for doing what you do. So, yeah, that's the third one. Fourth one, which unfortunately I don't have any here at home right now because it's been sold out in stores due to this quarantine situation. Bananas. I love bananas, especially when they are slightly green still, turning yellow-ish. I love it when it's a little firm. Tastes great, especially in smoothies. Amazing. Ooh, put it on your peanut butter and honey on some toast with bananas. Okay, I love to eat, y'all, but let's talk about plants again. Take the peel of the bananas and you boil that down too. And you boil it probably for like another 10-15 minutes, and then you drain it out, and the water that you boiled with became a banana tea. That's right. You could turn anything into tea. But this particular one is banana tea. There is so much potassium in the peels. It's healthy for us. It is healthy for our plants. So once you get that banana tea, you pour it over your plants. They're gonna love it, and they're gonna feel all the goodness and all the nutrients that they need to continue to thrive and burst out new life during this spring season. Now, like I mentioned earlier, you only want to fertilize your plant babies once a month during early spring to late summer. I don't want to stress that enough because plants can get over fertilized and you do not want to do that. It reacts in a harsh way. It's almost like you burn the roots somehow. I mean, too much of anything is bad for you. So, too much fertilizer can be horrible for our plants. So just remember, once you put the fertilizer on the soil, you want to water it good right after so that it can go all the way down to the roots. You feel me? Okay. So yeah, guys, those are my organic fertilizing tips. I hope they helped you. My plants are loving it, so I hope your plants love it too. And stay safe, you guys. Continue to grow, continue to love, and I will see you next time. Peace out.